Folks, your next comedian comes from Alberta. He now lives in London, England. He's performed at Just for Laughs. We're excited to have him here in Halifax. Please welcome Paul Myrehaug.
My mother dropped me on my head when I was 4 years old off a chairlift. That took a turn there, didn't it, hey? Funny at first, but off a chairlift, oh. True story. I don't know. We learned to ski very early in our country, don't we? At 4 years old, if you can remember, at that age, you're too short to get on the chair by yourself, right? So as the chair comes around the corner, your parent or guardian has to lift you up and gently place you on the chair as it slowly floats away, right? That's the idea, right? But we had been skiing all day, and on the last run of the day, my mother just forgot that last step, you know? Right? And the chair came around the corner, and it wasn't like a chairlift today with safety mechanisms. These are the chairlift from the 80s. Do you remember those chairlifts? Those horrible hunks of metal that would come, they'd make like a Saw movie, and it came around the corner and rocked me from behind, you know? Like, yard sale, equipment everywhere, you know? And at the last minute, my mother grabbed onto my wrist, you know, and held on. Now I'm dangling from my mother's grasp. And I remember as a kid thinking, why is that guy not hitting the stop button? Hit the stop button! And now that I'm an adult, I know because that guy is a stoned Australian kid with zero reaction to that kid's screwed. Yeah. You know? That's how long it took, right? About 30 seconds. Dangling. I always remembered hearing that when a child's in trouble, this motherly instinct is supposed to kick in, right? Mothers, where you can do anything to save your baby, you know? You can flip over minivans and punch cops and breastfeed at the same time, you know what I mean? You can shoot milk into perpetrators' eyeballs, you know? As they... And I'm waiting for the super strength to kick in, and my mother's struggling, you know, because I was a fat kid. I was fat, you know, and she, yeah, and eventually she just went limp and said, "Listen, kid, it's either both of us or just you." And she just let go. And in her defense, I think she thought he's a fat kid. He's just gonna bounce once and stick. But she forgot this was the 80s. My snowsuit was made of the most slippery material of all time. Neoprene fluorescent pink, you know? I hit the slope and just took off, right? Like a penguin on a water slide, you know? I could just hear my mother's voice from above going like, "Meet you at the bottom."